Levi here with Uphill Cinema. It's been way too long and there's been a lot of changes. I moved and I've been doing a lot of different projects and it's just been extremely busy. And it's also been extremely stressful. And so I wanted to kind of talk about that and talk about the struggles of a filmmaker. One of the things that I've been struggling with a lot recently is just the massive amounts of up and down as a filmmaker. And it's really interesting because when you go into storytelling and when you go into this aspiration of I want to be a filmmaker, you never really think about that. It's more like, oh, I'm going to work with this brand, and oh, I'm going to tell this story with this brand. And then you don't realize the insane amount of hurdles it takes just to get a certain project done or even started. So for example, we're doing this branding video, awesome message, and it seemed like every time we went to go and film this second half, it got foggy and rainy, and then it got really smoky because of all of these fires. Postpone this shoot for 2 days from now. 2 days go by, we send out everything, all the gear, I go out ready with the camera, and boom, it starts to rain. Look at this. This is nuts. Which is crazy because we've been in an insane drought. And then we look at the forecast and it's supposed to rain every day till next week. So frustration. Now I got this unexpected time on my hands, so I go back to get kind of my producing hat on and trying to get other projects lined up and scheduling and things like that. And then all of a sudden a YouTube video pulls up of, one of my favorite filmmakers, and I'm seeing all this awesome stuff they're doing, and then I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. And then all of a sudden I get on Instagram and, oh man, I'm not as cool and good as them. And then it's just this insane spiral. And that's not really what I signed up for. It's not what I wanted. And so then I started reading some books. I love reading, which is crazy because I'm dyslexic. But I started reading and it got me inspired. Then as I have been reading and writing, it got my mind just calmer and more at peace. And it got me actually reminiscing on the name of my company, Uphill Cinema. And it got me thinking of why I actually came up with that name. And how I came up with the name was, there is a scientist who has a quote that says, if you're on the right path, it will always be uphill. I don't know about you guys, but it always seems to be like that for me. And that's why I actually named the business Uphill Cinema. And I wanted it to be always clear that, projects and life, and especially as a life of a filmmaker and anyone really in the creative world of art, it seems like it's just a constant uphill battle, whether from outside elements or inside elements of internal mental health. And I think one thing too that's been interesting as I've kind of been on this of the last couple days of thinking about, keeping the right mindset. It's really helped me, and it's really helped me just keep going and pushing through. So I just wanted to leave that with you, that if you're on the right path, it's going to be uphill. It's going to be harder. And so I just encourage you, I believe in you, and I just wanted to give that message because I think I needed to hear that more than anything. A lot of awesome things are to come. I'm going to be doing a Patreon. I actually have a product that I'm coming out, a physical product, and then I'm going to be posting every week. So I appreciate it. Thanks again. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.